field gun competition. Tonight, on the far side, Portsmouth. On the near side, Devonport. Two of the three crews who take part in this challenge. A challenge which runs throughout the tournament to establish this year's winner. Their unenviable task is to manhandle a ton of equipment across the walls, ramps and imaginary bottomless ravine that are the setting for this toughest of contests. Introduced 80 years ago, it's still immensely popular. It originally celebrated the success of the Blue Jackets of the Royal Navy when they took guns ashore during the South African campaign at the turn of the century and went to help the army who were besieged in Ladysmith. They carried with them 12-pounder guns like those you see this evening to help break the siege. The final stage of their journey was over extremely difficult terrain, represented tonight by the obstacles in the arena.
And away they go on the first stage of the run this evening. And up at the Warwick Road end, everything goes over the home wall. Men, guns, limbers, a great weight of equipment in this competition of skill and determination. In the center, the sheer legs are set up with the 28-foot spars on top used to carry the first two men of each crew across the chasm. They're followed by the 10-foot spars, then slotted through the hole in the ramp on the enemy side, making them quite secure, and then up go the wires onto the spars, the traveller zooming backwards and forwards, and the first men came over with wheels, each of them weighing 120 pounds, to be followed by the gun carriage, which weighs 300 pounds.
A bad mistake by Devonport there. They failed to attach the barrel of the gun to the traveller. That's going to cost them time. It will also upset the rhythm of the team.
Over the chasm neck, each weigh 900 pounds, a very formidable piece of steel. Wheels follow, and the last piece of kit to get across the chasm is the gun limber. The limbers then follow the guns through the hole in the enemy wall. The guns are taken to their firing position and they prepare to fire 3 rounds.
So Portsmouth fire their 3 rounds first to win the run out in a time of 1 minute 32.95 seconds. Devonport 3 seconds behind. They're going to be really livid about that. They know that everyone in the Royal Navy takes a keen interest in the fortunes of the crews taking part in the competition. Every day signals are sent to ships of the fleet wherever they may be in the world, keeping them in touch with the very latest results.
Toughest competition of its kind in the world. And the bugle calls them to action again for the run back, and everything goes over the enemy wall. And already the first 2 men of each crew have crossed the chasm on the traveller, and the traveller comes back for their comrades who follow behind. The first of them with wheels, next the gun limbers, and see how apparently easily they bring the guns to the top of the ramp on the enemy side of the chasm. Now it's the barrel that crosses the chasm first, 900 pounds each, remember.
Oh, that's the gun barrel giving Devonport trouble again. That really is unusual, but remember, it does weigh 900 pounds, the weight of 6 men.
The gun is then lowered, and the barrel lowered, and the gun taken away to the new firing position. And the last men over are the Flying Angels, who bring the 10-foot spars with them. And when they get to the other side, down go the sheer legs.
Quick, sharp action, but you can see how it really takes it out of these men. 3 empty shell cases are checked. The judging in this competition really is meticulous and complicated. There may be additional time penalties too. Those are going to be worked out later. But even without them, Devonport are now another 5 seconds behind. That's 8 in all.
In the third and final stage, the guns and limbers go through the hole in the home wall.
A lot of catching up to do in the final home run, in which the gun and limber are taken through the wall before the teams sprint for home on the final stage.
Control box will give us the confirmed time for the running time, but the official time will come later on in the program, and they're away on the final stage of the run this evening. The gun's twisting round to get them through that small hole in the home wall, and when they're through, they hook up and pull for home.
As the teams gather somewhat breathlessly for the royal salute, we can tell you that the final corrected times are Portsmouth, 2 minutes 56.3 seconds, Devonport over a minute behind with 3 minutes 59.3. Those mistakes really did cost them dear. The giant backcloth to the arena, designed by the show's producer, Major Michael Parker, depicts